Good morning, everyone. We are getting a little bit of a late start today. We got to borrow Block's Sportster S last night because Jess is getting a little bit of an upgrade on Appa. So we left him there overnight so he could cool off in the morning for Chris to work on this morning. So on the way over, I'm going to give a brief experience of what I think of the Sportster S. So my thoughts on the Sportster S, we got to go down to Orlando last night and meet up with Anna and a couple of her other friends, and got to see Wes for the first time. That was cool meeting him. And I mean, that was a good, like, probably like 65, 85 mile trip there and back. The trip in the back is at nighttime. Puppy. And I mean, so I got to feel it pretty good on the back roads, on the highways, and my first thoughts are, this is not a highway bike for me. Honestly, I'm not a fan of the forward controls. I actually don't really like the seat. The handlebars are too low. And I also feel like there could be like a little fairing to kind of take the wind off of your chest, especially if you're going to be taking this on any type of highway. I mean, it's just, there's nothing there. And I was telling Jess that, and she's like, well, you just described the Nightster. And I guess the Nightster has all that stuff. So if you're kind of potentially looking at this bike thinking that you want a Sportster S, but all of the things I just mentioned sound like issues for you, you might actually look into the Nightster, especially if you want, you know, the modern day Sportster, which I don't consider this a Sportster at all. I consider, you know, what, the last 30 years Sportster a Sportster. This is some type of new, I don't know, sport bike in a way, sport cruiser in a way. It is fast, I'm not going to say that. When I left the shop, I had it in road mode here now, and coming home last night, I decided to put it into sport mode. And to be completely honest, I was like, you know, this is going to be bullshit. I'm not going to feel difference. No, it is a drastic difference, even in the throttle. You barely have to give it any throttle, and you're just fucking gone. Excuse the language. So, I mean, you can drive it around in sport all you want. You just have to give it very little throttle, whereas in road mode it's a little more forgiving, but still plenty fast. Like, to keep up with Jess on the Dyna, I don't even have to brake half the RPMs. Like, I'm pretty sure I have not even gotten the chance to even get near redline on this thing yet. So the engine is very quick, even though I'm not even a fan of the sound of this engine. I don't even hear it right now. All I hear is wind. It's too quiet. So, and I've heard what these engines sound like with an exhaust, and I'm not a fan even then. So there's got to be some sort of balance of getting an exhaust slightly louder and something that's I don't know, not too loud, so it just makes the engine sound terrible. The other thing I'd like to touch on too, the brakes are actually fantastic. These are probably some of the best brakes I've actually felt on a Harley, I bet. Really confident, inspiring. What else can I touch on? I think that's about it. I guess I would probably never buy one of these, honestly, but this is like my first time on the new Revolution Max engine, whatever it is called. I kind of want to step up and maybe try the Pan America, but even then I think the Pan America is too big of a bike for what I want to. So I don't really care for the shifter, but again, that's a me problem. Those are basically my thoughts on the Sportster S. I guess I need to try the Nightster, see if it actually solves all of my issues I talked about, and then well, no, we'll see.